Did you know that common items sitting on your pantry shelves could be posing a significant threat to your heart health, especially after you cross the 70-year mark? Imagine discovering that the biggest dangers aren't exotic or rare, but everyday foods consumed by millions, potentially accelerating heart risk without you even realizing it. Welcome. As we age, our hearts naturally face increased strain. The statistics are sobering in the U.S. Alone, someone has a heart attack roughly every 40 seconds, totaling about 805,000 events annually. Alarmingly, 1 in 5 of these can be silent, lacking obvious symptoms. Globally, cardiovascular diseases are the leading cause of death, responsible for nearly 17.9 million lives lost each year, with heart attacks and strokes accounting for over 80% of these tragedies. A heart attack happens when blood flow to the heart muscle gets blocked, usually by plaque buildup in the arteries. Deprived of oxygen, heart tissue can begin to die rapidly. For individuals over 70, factors like long-term high blood pressure, chronic inflammation, and arterial stiffening amplify this danger significantly. What might have been a manageable issue earlier in life can now escalate into a critical emergency. If safeguarding your heart is a priority, show your support by tapping the like button and subscribing now. This ensures you receive vital health insights directly. We offer clear, actionable guidance you can implement immediately, ready to fortify your heart's defenses. In this video, we'll count down the 7 most hazardous foods for heart health after 70, culminating in the single most crucial one to avoid. Let's start with number 7. 7. Canned soups and packaged meals. The convenience of canned soups and pre-made meals is tempting, especially on busy or low-energy days. However, their hidden danger lies in extremely high sodium content. Excess salt forces your body to retain extra fluid, increasing blood volume and consequently raising blood pressure. Chronic high blood pressure damages blood vessels and forces the heart to work much harder. For seniors, this added burden dramatically elevates heart attack risk. Many products labeled low sodium can still contain 500–600 millimoles per serving, while experts recommend older adults consume no more than 500 millimoles of sodium daily. A single serving of canned soup can easily push you over this limit. Opt for homemade soups using fresh or frozen vegetables and low-sodium broth or water. Rinse canned beans and vegetables thoroughly under cold water to remove excess salt. Flavor your dishes with herbs like garlic powder, onion powder, dill, or oregano instead of salt. A splash of lemon juice or vinegar can also enhance taste. These simple changes help maintain healthy blood pressure levels. 6. Pastries and sweet baked goods. Cookies, muffins, cakes, and other pastries offer a delightful sweet indulgence, but they often pack a double punch of high sugar and unhealthy fats. The refined sugars cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, which over time can damage blood vessel linings and contribute to type 2 diabetes. The fats used, typically buttercream or shortening, are high in saturated fat, which raises LDL bad cholesterol levels. High LDL cholesterol contributes to plaque buildup, atherosclerosis in arteries, restricting blood flow. Furthermore, many commercially baked goods contain trans fats, often listed as partially hydrogenated oils, which are even more detrimental. Trans fats raise bad cholesterol and lower HDL. Good cholesterol, significantly increasing heart attack risk, even in small amounts. Satisfy sweet cravings with fresh fruit like berries, sliced apples, or pears. A small square of dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, can also be a heart-healthier treat. If baking at home, replace some sugar with mashed banana or unsweetened applesauce and use whole wheat flour for added fiber. Flavor with cinnamon, nutmeg, or vanilla extract. 5. White bread and refined carbohydrates. White bread, bagels, crackers, and many breakfast cereals are made from refined flour, meaning the fiber-rich bran and nutrient-dense germ have been removed. Your body digests these refined carbs very quickly, converting them almost instantly into sugar. This leads to sharp increases in blood sugar and subsequent crashes, promoting inflammation and raising triglyceride levels, both harmful to heart health. The lack of fiber also means you don't feel full for long, potentially leading to overeating. Consistent consumption of refined carbs can contribute to insulin resistance and damage blood vessels over time. Choose whole grains like 100% whole wheat, bread, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and barley. These provide fiber, which slows sugar absorption and promotes stable blood sugar. Sprouted grain. Bread is often well tolerated and gentler on blood sugar. Opt for whole grain pasta or legume-based alternatives. Snack on nuts, seeds or vegetables with hummus instead of refined crackers or chips. 4. Sugary beverages. Sodas, fruit punch, sweetened iced teas, and sports drinks might seem refreshing, but they deliver a massive load of sugar with little to no nutritional value. A single 12-ounce can of soda can contain 30 to 50 grams of sugar, equivalent to 8 to 12 teaspoons. This sugar overload triggers a large insulin release. Frequent consumption can lead to insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and weight gain, all major risk factors for heart disease. Studies consistently link regular intake of sugary drinks, even just one per day, to a higher risk of cardiovascular problems in seniors. Make water your primary beverage. Sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon lime or a few berries offers fizz without sugar. Unsweetened herbal teas, hot or cold, and black coffee in moderation are also good choices. If you crave sweetness, try adding a tiny splash of 100% fruit juice to a large glass of water for flavor. 3. Fried and heavily battered foods. Fried chicken, French fries, onion rings, and battered fish are popular comfort foods, but the frying process makes them particularly harmful to heart health. Cooking oils heated to high temperatures, especially when reused, common in restaurants, break down and form harmful compounds that promote inflammation and oxidative stress within blood vessels. This damage contributes to artery stiffening and narrowing, increasing heart attack risk. The heavy batters absorb large amounts of this unhealthy fat. Embrace healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, roasting, steaming, poaching, or air frying. These require little to no added fat. If you do pan fry, use a small amount of a stable oil like olive or avocado oil over medium heat and don't reuse the oil. For a crispy coating, try a light dusting of whole wheat flour or cornmeal seasoned with herbs instead of a thick batter. 2. Processed meats. Bacon, sausage, hot dogs. Deli meats like ham, turkey, bologna, and jerky are convenient protein sources, but they are typically loaded with sodium-saturated fats and chemical preservatives, like nitrites and nitrates. As discussed, high sodium raises blood pressure, and saturated fat increases bad cholesterol. Nitrites and nitrates used for preservation and color can convert into nitrosamines in the body, compounds linked to inflammation and damage to the blood vessel lining, impairing blood flow and increasing heart attack risk. Research indicates that regular consumption of processed meats significantly elevates the risk of heart disease. Prioritize fresh, unprocessed cuts of lean protein like skinless chicken or turkey, breast fish, lean pork loin, or lean beef. Choose uncured or nitrate-free options when available, but still consume them sparingly due to sodium content. Incorporate plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, tofu, and tempeh into your meals regularly. 1. Trans fats, partially hydrogenated oils. Trans fats are widely considered the worst type of fat for heart health. Created artificially by adding hydrogen to liquid vegetable oils to make them more solid. Hydrogenation, they dramatically raise LDL bad cholesterol while simultaneously lowering HDL good cholesterol. This dual effect strongly promotes the buildup of artery-clogging plaque, directly increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Even consuming very small amounts, as little as 2 grams per day, is linked to a significantly higher risk. While largely phased out, trans fats can still lurk in some margarine shortenings, commercially baked goods, cookies, crackers, pies, microwave popcorn, and fried fast foods. Become a diligent label reader. Avoid any product listing partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredients. Focus on whole unprocessed foods. Use healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, nuts, and seeds in moderation. Cook at home whenever possible to control ingredients. Eliminating trans fats is perhaps the single most impactful dietary change for protecting your heart. You now have the knowledge to identify 7 major dietary threats to your heart after 70, and more importantly, practical ways to avoid them. Remember, adopting healthier habits doesn't require a complete overhaul overnight. Small, consistent changes, like swapping one processed food for a whole food alternative each day, accumulate to make a substantial difference in protecting your cardiovascular health. Before making significant dietary changes, it's always wise to consult your doctor to ensure the advice aligns with your individual health needs and conditions. Choose one food from this list to reduce or replace this week. As you build momentum, tackle the next one. If this information proved valuable, please like this video and subscribe for more straightforward health guidance. Sharing this video with friends or family members over 70 could make a real difference in their lives. Caring for each other truly is powerful medicine. Stay healthy, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.